Welcome to the Big Traffic Fire Sale, your one-stop method on generating massive traffic. Regardless of your intention to grow a business, starting up, or simply to gain popularity, this course helps you in generating traffic using paid and free methods. Why is traffic important? If you own a business, it's the main driver for sales. You can have the best sales funnel on the planet, but if no one is visiting your website, it doesn't mean a thing. How would you ever expect to get income without visitors? The theory's simple. The higher your traffic is, the higher probability it converts to sales. What types of traffic are there? Basically, there's only two kinds of traffic that can help you generate traffic: paid and free traffic. Paid traffic is a form of traffic that you, an online business, generating using services that require payments. Usually, you need a service that is embedded within your website, or you hire agents to help you set up paid traffic. There are multiple platforms that provide the services of paid traffic. This usually comes in the form of a paid advertisement that comes up first on a user's dashboard. Take a look at Facebook, for example. The right column of your newsfeed is the advertisement board. In order for owners of the Facebook page to promote their page or items they have on sale on the column, they need to pay Facebook for the service. This is similar to when you scroll down on Instagram and stumble upon a sponsored content. Free traffic, on the other hand, is none of that. They're called organic traffic because it's generating traffic using a non-paying method. It depends solely on the user's skill to optimize their website by utilizing keywords, tags, and multiple crosslinks. Some searches, if you look it up on your web browsers, are not labeled with ads on them, but they still make it on the first page of the search result. It's all about using multiple social networks and other websites to link the desired site that needs traffic. In Big Traffic Fire Sale, you will learn how to get the best out of your desired traffic using both paid traffic and free traffic. Hello there, and welcome to the Big Traffic Fire Sale course. In this particular module, we'll be talking about how you can generate traffic effectively via Google AdWords. It doesn't matter if you have zero to little knowledge on generating leads, traffic using this method, as this course will surely equip you with the answers that you've been looking for. It'll also add value to what some of you seasoned users already know. So what is Google AdWords, and how do you utilize it to generate traffic? Google AdWords is Google's own advertising service, which allows you to place search results for your own website or landing page. The search results for your product or service will appear on the search engine results page, the SERP, which you would have to pay a certain amount to get your results displayed. For some of you who are still new to the internet marketing scene, Google AdWords is one of the easiest and practical ways to generate traffic to your landing page. Contrary to popular belief, the steps are actually quite simple and are not as pricey as some may perceive it to be. Where are my advertisements displayed? How is it displayed? As mentioned in the previous slide, your advertisements will be displayed on the SERP within the listings of the search engine. The SERP is the results page where users have typed their keywords for their search of interest in the Google search page beforehand. The ads can appear in two ways: at the top of the SERP or at the sides. They can look more and more alike, like the original search results. Usually, a lot of users do not actually recognize the difference between an ad and the original search results. At the moment, Google places a small ad label on the Google AdWords, which appear in the SERP. Now that you have a rough idea on what Google AdWords is, we'll look into the mechanics of how to start your own Google AdWords campaign and navigating it towards your favor. Hello there, and welcome back to the Google AdWords module. In this module, we'll be unraveling the mechanics of this vehicle, which is essential to kickstart your own campaign and generate your very own traffic. The first vital step is to kickstart your Google AdWords journey, is to create a Google account. If you already have an existing account, then you're good to go. But some users prefer to create a new account, specifically for their use of Google AdWords, so it would not get messy and it'll be more organized. Once you're logged into your account, click on Create Your First Campaign button. Then there's 7 simple steps to kickstart your campaign. 1. Select your campaign type and name. 2. Choose the graphic location where you want your ads to appear. 3. Select your bid strategy and set your daily budget. 4. Create your first ad group and write your first ad. 5. Insert your keywords into the keyword field in your account. 6. Set your maximum cost per click. 7. Enter your billing information. For the first step, I recommend that you choose the search network only as your campaign type for starters. Secondly, decide how large or small a graphic area you want to target. Thirdly, change the default bid strategy to "I'll manually set my bids for clicks," so you can easily work within your budget. Next, when you write your first ad, ensure your keywords are also inserted in the headline. The 5th step is to paste your keywords. Start with just one set and add plus signs, brackets, and quotation marks to see how many search results you'll get. The 6th step is to set your maximum CPC within your budget. For starters, maybe to always scale. Finally, your ads will start showing up once you've confirmed your payment. Now you're set. When you are already set up, it's time to delve into the building blocks, which is understanding what makes Google AdWords work. Keywords. Selecting the correct and relevant keywords to direct the audience to your landing page is key. As the advertiser, you select a keyword that a searcher might type when they search for their particular interest on the Google search engine. Then you create an advert that will appear on the SERP based on the keywords. Let's illustrate an example. When a person searches for travel packages to India on the search engine, adverts may appear alongside the search either at the top or on the right-hand side of the SERP. Organic search results will also appear amongst the ads, where some people may or may not notice the difference between the two. When you choose to venture into the Google AdWords scene, bear in mind that you're not the only company wanting to serve adverts for that particular keyword or keywords. Other companies with similar niches can also bid for a spot in the SERP. The truth is, if you want your ad to appear at all, you would have to compete against other marketers. The more you pay per click, the higher chance your advert appears in the SERP. However, unlike real-life bidding, it's not just the highest bid for price that is taken into account for the projection of your ad. Google also measures your ad by quality score, which we will unravel in the next chapter. Welcome back. In this module, you'll learn 2 major components that determines the success of your adverts: the highest bid and quality score. Now, let's understand the basics of bidding. Let's say most of us here have started out with our AdWord campaigns. First and foremost, you want to ensure that you spend within your budget, and for starters, it's common to bid your price referring to cost per click, CPC. In this context, CPC simply means that you pay for the amount of clicks on your advert. Google allows you to pay the maximum bid amount of your chosen keyword, or if you have a tight budget to keep, you can always choose the automatic option. Google will automatically select the bid amount for you within your budget, which is known as maximum cost per click bid. Google will then provide you the most possible clicks within your budget. There is no fixed rule for the bid amount that you should be paying. Different people will have different bidding prices, and at the end of the day, it is dependent on these 3 important factors, which are the type of campaign you're aiming for, the cost of your keywords, the success rate of your keywords. For example, let's say you've set your CPC bid to $1. You own an online clothing line shop and you make $10 from every purchase, and on average 1 in 10 visits results in a purchase. As a result, you only break even as your advertising cost is equal to the profit you generate. Therefore, to gain profit, your CPC should cost you less than $1. Hence, choose a bid amount that works for you in the campaign that you're aiming for. The next factor is the quality score. Before your keywords can reach the results page, Google will evaluate the relevance and the usefulness of your selected keywords for ads. This is to ensure that your keywords are relevant to the users. Google also looks into the quality of your website. For example, if the user types in Converse sneakers and your advert is "Purchase your Converse here," Once they click on your ad, they would expect to be directly led to a website selling Converse sneakers and not a generic homepage, which is not good enough and is not what the user wants. You should take into account that a higher bid for an AdWord does not necessarily buy you to your results page display success. As a matter of fact, even if your rival's bid is higher, it's possible that you appear above their ad. The reason being your quality score is better. Higher quality score, lower CPC, so focus on both cost and relevance. Hi there, and welcome back. In this module, we'll learn the strategies and tactics in utilizing your Google AdWords to their maximum potential. The two tactics that we will be discussing is how to structure your Google AdWords account and identifying your relevant keywords. Previously, we've already discussed the steps on how to create your Google AdWords account. But in order for you to be systematic and to stay relevant, there are effective ways to structure your AdWords account. A relevant and logical account structure will surely have a significant impact on your ads, especially in your quality score. When your AdWords account is structured strategically and correctly, it will aid you in the following aspects: more relevant clicks and traffic, a high-quality score, therefore lower CPC, making your account more easier to manage and maintain. If you're planning to run only one campaign, your Google AdWords account is likely to be simple. However, if you plan to run multiple campaigns at the same time, it'll surely pay off when you consider to structure your account in a more optimized manner. Therefore, you can structure your AdWords account as follows. An individual account is structured into individual campaigns. Each individual campaign will have its own ad group. Each ad group will then have its own keyword, unique content, as well as their own landing page. There are multiple ways in which you can set up your Google AdWords account depending on your personal objectives. For instance, you can strategically structure your AdWords account based on your website, referring to the different categories of products or services you're offering. Meanwhile, you may also structure your account based on demographics, such as geographic location, if your business operates in different markets. Now that you've already structured your AdWords account based on the campaigns, you would now have to identify which relevant keyword to apply for the different campaign ads. In order for you to come up with the most suitable and effective keyword, thorough research must be done. This is to ensure that the keywords you intend to use are not of a low quality score and are also not too competitive. This may result in your ad not having a shot to be displayed. There are various ways to conduct keyword research when launching a new AdWords campaign, and one is using WordStream's free keyword tool to start. The steps are fairly simple. First, you need to key in a search term, for instance like baking supplies. WordStream will then generate a comprehensive list of keywords relating to the original search term. The most interesting part is the relative frequency data for the keywords is also made visible to you. You may also view the competitiveness of the keywords as well as the search volume using data from both Google and WordStream. On top of that, you may also test out your keywords by using the WordStream Advisor. It enables you to search for new keyword ideas, identifying the keyword niches, and most importantly, excluding negative keywords from your campaign. WordStream Advisor is WordStream's free keyword tool PPC and social media advertising platform. Remember to always start small with the number of keywords per ad group, which is 10 to 20 maximum. That's because Google works in a way where when there are too many keywords in a particular ad group, the list will get too crowded and the chances of your getting results or generating traffic based on the keywords are slim. Some may not even generate anything at all. Next, we'll identify your audience and USP, unique selling proposition. This will surely set you apart from your other AdWords competitors, and we'll explore that in the next module. Hey there, and welcome back to the Google AdWords module. In this particular episode, we'll explore more of the strategies to ensure your AdWords campaign success, which is identifying your audience and your unique selling point. One of the most important factors in ensuring you strategize your ads effectively is by identifying who your customers are and their demands. Developing characters is essential, as you would have an idea of who your potential prospects are, Ask yourself these important questions. What does the customer want? What does your ideal customer do? When do they do it? When are they actively searching for what they want? What device are they using? When you have asked these questions, make sure that you follow it up with thorough research. By doing so, you'll discover your market as well as the customer's needs. Therefore, would you agree that you would not be wasting your resources like time, money, and energy in developing your AdWord campaign? Think of it this way. If your customers are not searching for your product or service via Google AdWords, then obviously your campaign will surely be a waste. Too often, entrepreneurs are so much in love with their products or services that they're offering, they forget that it's not their needs to satisfy, but their customers. So hold your horses, and before you enthusiastically launch your first campaign, you need to verify whether there is in fact an audience for your show. Next, it's imperative that you identify your USP, your unique selling proposition. What is USP? Your USP is what sets you apart from you and your competitors. It gives you an edge, where it gives your prospects a convincing reason to choose you over everyone else. For instance, if you choose to advertise your traveling package to New Zealand, what makes your travel package different from the ones readily available in the market? What is your X factor? Do you offer destinations in New Zealand that other companies never offered before, or do you have complimentary prizes that other companies never thought of? Are you unique enough? As Dan Kennedy, direct response marketing expert, would put it, why should I, your prospect, choose to do business with you versus any other option, including doing nothing? A powerful USP that everyone will surely realize is fresh, hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less guaranteed. This USP originates from Domino's Pizza, which they applied to create a billion-dollar company. So it leaves us with the most vital question: how do you create your own USP? First, identify your strength and what do you have that others don't. As stated earlier, this will be your X factor. Secondly, interact with your customers by hearing them out. A great company is built on customers' feedback and insight. Ask your customers these following set of questions. Why are they doing business with you and not the others? What do they like about your product or service? What can you improve on? Always remember that your price tag is not the sole reason why people buy your product or service. If your competitor is pulling you down on pricing because they're more established, you have to be creative and tackle another sales feature that will compensate the customer's needs. You need to build your sales around that particular feature. Thirdly, in order to create a very compelling USP, analyze your competitors. As the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. The best way to go about it is by conducting a competitor analysis. Make sure to analyze your competitors' ads, websites, and marketing materials. This way you can find a way to stand out from the crowd and establish a unique AdWord campaign. Hi there, and welcome back to another episode of the Google AdWords series. In this module, we'll discuss the steps in coming up with killer ads for your AdWords campaign. When it comes to Google AdWords, most people disregard the fact that besides traffic that you intend to generate, there will be unwanted traffic too. You must take this into account as you're paying when people click on your ads. Therefore, your ads have two very important missions: to attract potential and qualified customers to click on your ads instead of your competitors, to keep the non-related and unqualified customers at bay by not clicking your ads. This concludes that when you have more relevant clicks, you generate more sales. When you do not have unwanted traffic clicking on your ads, you would eventually save more money where it adds to your profit margin. Now, the question is, how do you direct the qualified customers to your ad? Well, you'd need to master the art of composing killer ads. There are 4 key components to your AdWords campaign. 1. Headline. 2. Description line 1. 3. Description line 2. 4. Display URL. Bear in mind that these components will either make you or break you. First, let's look at the headline. The headline should be your main focus, as it's what your prospects will be reading first of all. Moreover, AdWords will only allow a maximum of 25 characters per headline, so make every precious character count. One proven way to construct a compelling headline is by speaking to your customer's end goal. Don't ask them questions that they already are asking themselves and what they already know. Let me give you an example. If your customer is searching for pesticides for their crops, you should not have your headline as "Searching for pesticides," which can be redundant. Instead, give them the answer that they're looking for and what they want to achieve. Therefore, your ad headline should be written in this manner: "Get rid of pests once and for all, save your crops." Give them a solution. For your description line 1 and 2, you are only given 35 characters. Hence, reiterate your offer as effective as possible. Remember to include your USP as well as your call to action to prompt your customer. Another powerful tool to boost your click-through rate is by using the countdown timer, a current feature introduced by Google. This feature can also be inserted in your AdWords campaign, which will install a psychological force known as loss aversion to your prospects. Sometimes people are motivated by the idea of not wanting to be left behind than the idea of gaining something new. Therefore, by adding the simple feature of having an end date to your offer and including a real-life countdown on your ad, you'll surely inject a fear of loss in your prospects. This will surely give you an edge over your competitors. Last but not least, let's look at the display URL. This is oftentimes ignored by most users. The display URL is an important marketing feature if you know how to structure it. Most users will find the easy way out by just copying and pasting their domain name. Instead, what you can do is include your offer, your call to action, or even your USP that will make your URL unforgettable. Let's take a look at the context of the pesticides earlier on. www.domain.com Proven pesticides. www.domain.com Pests control. www.domain.com Unharmful pesticides. When you have already mastered this art, it will increase your click-through rate, CTR, which in turn will boost your quality score and lower your cost per click, or CPC. Think of it this way: great ads will minimize your cost, while lousy ads will only add to it. Welcome back to yet another module of Google AdWords. In this module, we'll be focusing on the final important strategy to get your AdWords campaign running smoothly, which is tracking your conversions. Conversions tracking is a free tool provided by Google AdWords, which shows you exactly what happens after a customer views or clicks your ads. A conversion can be defined as an action made by a customer after they viewed or clicked on your ads. This may include purchasing a product from your website, signed up for your newsletter, called to get to know more of what your business is about, as well as downloading your app. Why use conversion tracking? Conversion tracking tracks your keywords and ads progress. If you skip this step, you'll never have an idea on which keywords, ads, ad groups, and campaigns are generating money and which ones are only pulling your resources down. In another sense, you wouldn't be able to optimize your campaign once it's up and running. There are quite a few ways to track conversions, and it all depends on your business goals. Some of the popular ways to track your conversions are as follows: online sales, phone calls, app downloads, in-app actions, new leads, in-store purchases. Let's illustrate an example on how you can track your conversions. For example, via online sales, assuming that you're operating an online boutique specializing in denim jackets. To track conversions, you add a single snippet of JavaScript code to the confirmation page where your users will view after they have paid for their purchase. In this case, you'll be tracking clicks on your AdWords campaign that converts into purchases. Let's say you make $40 on each denim jacket you sell. With the aid of conversion tracking, you can identify how much you spend on advertising your goods. In this context, let's say that you spend about $10 for each purchase your ad generates. As a result, your return on investment, ROI, is $30. This shows that your business is generating a positive value as you are gaining more than what you have spent. The example illustrated above shows how you can easily optimize your business with the help of conversion tracking. How about if you have multiple businesses to take care of? Well, it surely can come in handy too. By using conversion tracking, you can compare and contrast between the two businesses and see which AdWords campaign is working better for you in terms of conversions. If you track that your business in A is converting relatively better than your business in B, you can decide on ways to improve by allocating more of your advertising budget to business B, or you can make adjustments to your AdWord campaign to boost your profit in business B even more. Having your conversion tracking data is very useful as it helps you understand how your advertising campaigns help you achieve your business goals. It also provides you space to tweak your strategies and aligning your budget. Hey there and welcome back. We've already gone through 7 modules of the Google AdWords series. You've learned about what Google AdWords is, what are the mechanics, how you can start your own campaign, and the strategies and tactics to go about it. We finally reached the last module where it's all about optimizing your AdWords campaign. From the previous modules, I'm certain that you are now able to launch your Google AdWords campaign. Once Google approves your ads, congrats! You're now up and running. However, even if you are on the right track and doing everything right, it's still hard to assess how well you're performing in the scene. Bear in mind, most campaigns that are just starting up will also need some time to generate profit. Therefore, test running your AdWords campaign is key to ensuring its success and sustainability. There are 3 ways to conduct your tests. 1. Keep track of your keyword bids. 2. Optimizing your click-through rate, CTR. 3. Landing your page conversion rate. First, keep track of your keywords bids. Once you've generated your clicks and sales, you'll still need to adjust your bids. If your keywords are generating profit but you're still not ranked as the top campaigner, then you should continue to raise your bidding price. However, if your keywords are not generating any profit, you would eventually have to lower your budget in bidding or pause the campaign to improve your game. Second is optimizing your click-through rate, CTR. Your CTR directly affects the performance of your quality score, which is the relevance of your campaign. This will then determine how much you pay per click. The higher the quality score, the lower you pay per click. Therefore, to optimize your CTR, test run different AdWords campaigns to see which version gets the most clicks. Finally is to check your landing page conversion rate. That's done by comparing different versions of your landing page. But fret not, there is a shortcut to this method. For starters, you can make use of the Google Analytics experiment, where it's easy and free. This tool enables you to test any slight change or variation to your website, which enables you to measure which landing page generates the most conversions. So now you're good to go. I hope you've already mastered the tricks of the trade in the Google AdWords scene. You can focus on optimizing your campaigns by adjusting the necessary features to maximize your conversion rates and minimize your costs. Hello and welcome back. In this module, we'll be discussing another paid traffic vehicle, media buying. Now, what is media buying and how does it work? Media buying is different from owned or earned media. It plays an important role in marketing, especially for those in internet marketing. Media buying works in a way that you purchase the most strategic and advantageous slots and spaces for the advertisements of your product or service. Media buying options may range from newspaper ads to primetime television slots, as well as online banner ads. For this particular module, we will be focusing mainly on the internet marketing context, which involves online banner ads. When you generate traffic through buying media, there are 4 important factors to consider. Identify your budget, the product being advertised, your target audience, your campaign goals. Let's go through each component one by one. Firstly is to identify your budget. If you've just started out with your business, it's better to scale small to ensure that you do not go over budget. Be detailed and calculate how much you're willing to spend on an advertising space, how long, and why. Secondly is to identify the product being advertised. You must be clear and direct about what product or service you're offering. For instance, if you're selling traveling packages to New Zealand, then your advertisement should direct your audience to a landing page giving more details towards your offer and not a generic page. Thirdly is your target audience. Who are you trying to reach? Who is your target market? What are their demographics? Answer the following questions to determine who they are. This will aid you in identifying the best site to advertise your banner. Last but not least is your campaign goals. What are you aiming to achieve with your banner ads? Is it to generate traffic? Is it to create awareness? Be clear of your objectives so you can measure the campaign's success in achieving your goal. Once you have your ad or banner on display, you're not only responsible in driving traffic to your website and converting to sales, you also have to ensure that you continue to optimize the advertisement's performance throughout the entire span of the campaign. That's why it's important to determine where and when your ads should appear. This requires strategic planning to ensure that you do not waste your resources, time, and money. This way, you're able to generate and sustain continuous traffic to your favor effectively and efficiently. In the following modules, we will be providing you with useful tricks and tips on how you can gravitate traffic to your cause. Welcome back. In this chapter, you learn one of the most important strategies in ensuring your media buying campaign's success. The proven way is to reverse engineer your existing resources. What is reverse engineering and how do you go about it? Reverse engineering simply means that you work backwards. Instead of crafting a brand new plan for your media buying campaign, you make use of the information and resources that are readily available. The key here is to model what already works. This saves you a lot of time and money, as you don't have to reinvent the wheel and work with what is already there. Let me give you an example. How do you drive traffic towards your ads campaign via a specific site when you do not have any traffic to begin with? Most ad campaigners don't realize that the source of traffic is already there. Online users are constantly navigating from site to site every minute. It's your job to figure out which site or page they're viewing and how to redirect them to your website. One way is to reverse engineer from your competitors' campaigns. Identify their offer and their audiences. Have you come across a website with a banner promoting specific benefit, such as slimming ads or supplements? These ads are from affiliates or business owners just like you, and if you ever stumble upon an ad which has already served the site for quite some time, chances are the person behind the ad is making a boatload of money. Therefore, it's important for you to work backwards and pinpoint what exactly are their secrets in managing profitable campaigns. All you need to do is find where the existing traffic stream's at and get your message across. In the next module, we'll be digging in deeper into 5 essential variables that will be your foundation in setting up your successful campaign through media buying. Hey there, and welcome back. In this module, you'll learn the 5 distinctive variables that will ensure a successful online campaign. Before coming up with your campaign, there are 5 variables that must be taken into account to assure that you're on the right track. It's also to ensure that you maximize your return on investment and minimize your losses. That's what defines a strategic business owner. This module applies the reverse engineering strategy shared with you in the previous module. When your ads aren't working, refer back to the 5 variables and remember to not have more than 2 unknowns out of the 5. If you do, it'll be hard for you to produce an effective ad to lure massive traffic. The 5 distinctive variables are: 1. The demographics of your prospective customers. 2. The offer. 3. Your landing page. 4. The source of traffic. 5. Your ad copy. First are the demographics of your prospective clients. Before putting up your banner on a specific site, you must identify who's your target audience. As stated in the previous modules, identifying your target market is one of the key factors to an advertisement's success. What's the point of advertising without anyone even being interested? Therefore, you need to get your demographics right. There are 4 points of information to gather. Who are they? Where's their location? What site are they on? What are they interested in? The answers to the questions will give you a bigger picture on how to strategize your ads and which site to display them on. If you put the right offer in front of the wrong demographic, it won't convert. The second variable is your offer. You must be sure of what your offer is. What are you selling? What are the price points? What are your upsells and downsells? An effective way to model your offer, of course, is by reverse engineering. How? Go through or purchase your competitor's offer. Yes, that's the ultimate secret. It's a form of research where you don't have to devise a new plan entirely for your business. Instead, you tweak your offer according to your competitors. When you've found a proven model, go with it. Why waste resources and reinvent the wheel? You can tweak and improve it later when you've made boatloads of cash. Third is your landing page. The landing page is the most important page in the sales funnel. Your landing page is where the prospective clients will be directed to after they've clicked on your ad. The landing page needs to provide information on what you're selling, where it can be in the form of videos or previews. Whatever it is that you're planning to do, cater towards your audience and what's working for them now. Always observe the market, work backwards, and adopt a landing page that's already successful. Let's move on to the fourth variable, which is your traffic source. As mentioned in the previous module, most ad campaigners don't realize that the source of traffic's already there. Online users are constantly navigating from site to site every minute. The question is, how do you redirect them to you? Last but not least is your ad copy. The ad copy is equally important as the other elements, as it's the gravitational factor that influences the prospective clients to decide on whether or not they should click on your ad to know more. It determines your click. There are 3 ways to write a persuasive ad copy. The first step is to use the AIDA model as a guide to write your copy. AIDA is an acronym that stands for Attention, Interest, Desire, and Action. It's an approach used by advertisers to describe different phases of consumer engagement with an advertisement. The second step is by commanding attention to one big idea. This means that you need to focus on your headline. The headline will be the first thing your consumers look at, even before an image. A good headline focuses on your biggest product benefit. Thirdly is by promoting readability with short and broken sentences. Your sales copy needs to be easy to read. Your readers don't want to make an effort in reading your content. Remember to master these 5 variables and maximize your potential by reverse engineering. Hi there, and welcome back to another module of the Media Buying series. In this chapter, you'll learn the importance of identifying your direct and indirect competitors. When you venture into any business, there's always competition. Therefore, you have to take a strategic step by identifying who are your direct and indirect competitors, especially those who are a step ahead in the business and are creating massive profit day by day. Why is conducting a competitor analysis necessary? First and foremost, when you have an idea of who you're competing against, you will take the initiative to take it up a notch. You can use the information that you have to improve your business performance when you compare it with your competitor. You're also able to identify gaps in the market. Most important, you can leverage on your competitor's traffic source as you now know what the audience is willing to pay for. The same case applies when you choose to advertise your product or service via media buying. There are 2 types of competitors. 1, your direct competitors. 2, your indirect competitors. First, let's understand the direct competitor. Your direct competitor is defined as the company offering the same product or service as you are. For instance, if you're selling health supplements, you notice that Company A is also selling health supplements. Meanwhile, your indirect competitors are those who are offering an entirely different product or service than you are, but they are catering to the same demographic. This means they have the same target audience as you do. Let's illustrate an example. As stated earlier, your company is selling health supplements, catering to a specific audience. In this case, let's say your customers are focused on elderly folks ranging from 50 to 70 years old. For Company B, they are serving the exact same audience as you are. However, they're offering a different product. Company B is offering a fitness course for their customers. What you need to know is there are sites or applications that allow you to track your competitors' performances. One such software is SimilarWeb.com, which is free and practical for those who want to have a rough idea of how their competitors are doing. If you want to dig deeper and have a more detailed description of your competitors, then you can opt for WhatRunsWhere.com as well as AdBeat.com. To subscribe to this site, you have to pay $200 per month. Among the useful information that sites provide regarding your competitors include: what is their niche? Where are they generating their traffic from? Which referrals or advertising platform are they using? For example, Taboola.com, Alternative Daily? Which site are they purchasing their ads from? How many visits do they have on their landing page? When you have gathered the information, you can figure a way to model it to fit your campaign. Be more innovative and add more value to the products or services in the gaps that you've identified. Remember, driving traffic is about 90% offer, as Internet marketing specialist Russell Brunson puts it. When you've got the right offer at the right place at the right time, you'll surely generate the amount of traffic that you deserve. Hi there. In the previous modules, we discussed on how to reverse engineer and model your offer, plus useful tips to drive traffic to your campaign. Now, in this module, you'll learn the steps to start creating your banner and managing your first offer. The first step before creating your banner is to identify your budget. To ensure you're working within your budget, use Ad Network to generate and run your banner. Ad Network is a company that connects advertisers to websites to host their advertisements. When you opt for their service, they'll continuously run your banner in every site possible, but that does not determine your success in generating traffic. The cost of advertising through Ad Network is quite high. Unless you own a multi-million-dollar empire, you may be spending an extra $10,000 to $30,000 to run your ads on multiple sites. Therefore, start small by scaling it small. Keep these 3 simple steps to ensure your banner's success. 1. Determine the size and style of your banner. 2. Connect to an ad server. 3. Set up an even delivery or frequency cap. First and foremost, determine the size and style of your banner ad. A lot of people make their very first mistake by choosing the wrong banner size for their ads and wasting their resources. Select the standard size, which works perfectly in all sites and is great for starters. The size is 300 by 250. Secondly, select your banner style. There are various banner styles to choose from, which may range from editorial, video, tabloid, handwriting, and many more. When selecting your style, make sure to align it with your campaign, as it's also a factor to drive traffic. I know some of you may not possess the expertise of creating your own banner. To save time and cost, you can hire freelancers to design your first banner for you. There are 3 sites where you can hire freelancers for good quality work: $20banners.com, freelancer.com, upwork.com. After creating your banner, do test runs on your ads. This is when an ad server comes in handy. An ad server is a paid software that helps you in test running your ads on different sites. It will do all the labor for you, where it helps you track how many views, clicks, and purchases that you've generated after the run. This tool is very practical and saves you a lot of time. Some of the ad servers you may consider are Ad Shuffle, Site Scout, and Zito. After running your ads, take note of the results and how much clicks and the sales you've been receiving. Consequently, to maximize your return on investment, set up an even delivery or a frequency cap for your ad. What does that mean? It's a setting to control the number of times a customer views your ad in a specific time frame. For even delivery, you determine the most effective time to run your ad. For instance, when you have test run your banner, you realize that during the weekdays there are less visitors on your site as compared to weekends. Therefore, you only set your ad to be viewed on weekends, so you don't waste your resources. Meanwhile, for frequency cap, you determine how many times a customer views your ad in a day. If they view it multiple times as well as clicking it, but they do not result in purchasing your product, it may also be a waste in resources. Hence, you may want to allow only a one-time viewing per day per customer for your ad. Hi there, in this final module, we'll walk you through the steps in testing out your ads. In the previous media buying module, we explored testing small and scaling small. When you are new in the business, it's better to test your ads in a small quantity and not waste your resources. So how do you execute that? First, test run your banner ads on multiple sites starting small with 3 to 5 websites. This way, it's possible for you to track your ad's progress effectively. Your tracking includes how many views your ad generated, how many clicks received, and most important, how many customers were interested in navigating to your landing page. Did it result in a purchase? Next, ensure you come up with various banner styles to test run your ads on multiple sites. Have a collection of 10 different banner ads with different styles focusing on the same theme. Your styles are to have a mixture of editorials, videos, and cartoon banners, or others. This is to ensure that when you test run your banners, you're able to observe which one performs better compared to the rest. Let's illustrate an example. For your first campaign, you see from 3 banners above, the cartoon banner has the most clicks compared to the others when run on multiple sites. Therefore, you can maximize your return on investment by focusing on one particular banner that works for you, in this case, the cartoon banner. However, it does not mean that you should discard the other banners. You can still experiment with the other banner styles for your next project and test run it again. Next is for you to apply the 2 times conversion rule. A lot of people usually give up on their first campaign when their banners do not generate any traffic. My advice is to be patient and apply the 2 times conversion rule. This simply means when your cost per ad, CPA, or how much money you invested for your product is $100, run your ad until you achieve $200 in return. Then decide whether to carry on or to stop. This means you have to break even, and you have not wasted any of your resources. Making sense of the whole process, optimization is key when it comes to internet marketing. To recap the whole media buying process: 1. Design and create your banner in multiple styles. 2. Test run in multiple sites. Start small, preferably 3 to 5 sites. 3. Connect to an ad server to track your progress. 4. Identify which site and banner generated the most traffic. 5. Focus on what works to maximize your return on investment. I guarantee when you've mastered the art of media buying, you'll find it's a game where you figure out a new and effective way to generate your desired traffic. All the best! Hello and welcome to another module of the Paid Traffic series. In this module, you'll learn about solo ads. This module equips you with the relevant information to generate traffic via solo ads. First, the basics. What are solo ads? To make it simple, solo ads is a form of advertisement sent out to an entire or a portion of an email subscriber list. The rule is you are purchasing your intended audience or targeted traffic in the form of a mailing list. Your main goal is to drive them to your landing page. You may also purchase solo ads to promote an affiliate link. Where do you find your targeted audience on your intended mailing list? Generally, when you have ideal audiences in mind, you have 2 choices. You may deal with a solo owner where they have already established their own mailing list in a specific niche. You may also contact an ads broker who acts as an agent for this business. This will be further discussed in the following modules. When you purchase a solo ad, the emails sent to your audiences are dedicated emails. This means the emails revolve entirely around the product or service you intend to promote. The emails are focused on a particular niche area depending on the product or service advertised. This may range from the selling of supplements to fitness campaigns. In a nutshell, solo ads work best for those intending to drive quick traffic in large numbers. This can be applied in context where you are about to launch a product or if you need traffic to be sent to a web page immediately. In the next module, we'll be talking about how solo ads work in detail and how and where to purchase your solo ads. Hi there and welcome back to the Solo Ads series. In this module, you'll learn how to generate and purchase your traffic via solo ads. specifically focusing on solo owners. Mentioned in the previous module, in order to search for your intended mailing list, there are two approaches. 1. Solo owners. 2. Solo ad brokers. What's the difference between the two? Solo owners are individuals who own their own solo ads. They've established their own mailing lists where they will sell a solo ad to you, and it's dependent on your market. Usually, solo owners will charge you by cost per click, or CPC. This depends on how many customers are interested and click on your email for further information. Having said that, there are some downsides in opting to purchase your traffic from solo owners. As the name suggests, solo owners are only solo owners. Initially, most of them do have a specific mailing list for marketing and business purposes, but as their mailing list expands, many people inquire to purchase their lists where they have turned it into their main niche. Therefore, they are only interested in making money by selling their lists. Sometimes it's even possible that their mailing list doesn't even correspond to the advertisement that you intend to sell. This means you may be wasting your resources as you're promoting your product to the wrong audience. Secondly, certain markets or niches have very few solo owners, as the market can be relatively new, or it's not been explored much by consumers. For instance, markets that cater towards very specific products for very specific audiences. Example, supplements to control the sugar level of diabetes patients. As a result, you may find some difficulties in generating or finding suitable mailing lists for you via solo owners. Another drawback is, as the solo owners are charging you based on CPC, the conversions may be low. As stated earlier, some of the mailing lists would not entirely hit the bullseye for you as the audiences are a mismatch. Now, you've understood solo owners. In the next module, we cover another vehicle to generate your traffic, which is solo ads brokers. Hey there, and welcome back. We explore another initiative to generate your traffic, which is based on solo ads brokers. By the end of this module, you'll be able to weigh your choices in generating traffic. What are solo ads brokers, and how do they aid you in generating traffic? Solo ads brokers are individuals who may manage 20 to 30 mailing lists assigned by their respective owners. They observe the progress of each list carefully. They're also known as the agents of solo ads, just like how real estate agents function in the property investment scene. They know which lists are active and which aren't. They also have an idea of the list's interests and how many clicks are made per list. They are paid by the list owners, and they will usually charge you a base on cost per thousand, CPM. Therefore, you don't have to worry about the cost, as it is highly unlikely for them to charge you unreasonably. How do we measure CPM? CPM is a jargon referring to the cost of media vehicle reaching 1,000 audience. We will be discussing that in more detail in the following module. Usually, how solo brokers work is they advertise you on the traffic you should purchase based on available lists. When you test run your solo ad and you find it is not generating the amount of traffic you want, you can always go back and discuss about the problem that you're facing to your solo brokers. They are more than willing to help and compensate for your loss by doing what they call a make good, where they'll try to improve the situation. They'll either provide you with another mailing list or they'll give you discounts in your future purchases. It is in their nature to ensure that their customers have a good experience. That's because their goal is to sell as many lists as possible to the right market, and they want their customers to come back and make another purchase with them in the future. They want to be in the business for the long haul. This kind of transaction is also made available through Facebook Solo Ads Group. It can be a public or a closed group. In a particular group, there will be solo ads brokers or vendors, as well as the buyers. The brokers advertise the lists that they sell. Meanwhile, the customers who purchase the lists can publish testimonials on the group's page. Therefore, the members of the group will get direct feedback, and this will enable them to weigh their selection of lists. Examples of solo ads Facebook groups are as follows. 1. Solo ads and funnel clicks market. 2. Solo ads, ad swaps, and email marketing. Again, one of the drawbacks is that solo ads brokers are also dependent on the market. You need to scout around to ensure you're dealing with the right broker where they provide you with the intended audience. Different markets have different solo ads brokers. Don't waste your resources by making the wrong choice. Hi there, and welcome back. In this module, we provide you with the golden rules to ensure your solo ad success. The two rules focused on in this chapter are to identify your target audience and secondly, to be specific in your advertising. When you intend to launch a product or service, you have your own target audience in mind. Without any consumers, there's no reason for you to even think about the product in the first place. The same case applies in solo ads. You have to know which market to focus on and whom you are servicing. The first golden rule: identify your target audience and be familiar with their demographics. For instance, if you're selling skincare products that specialize in getting rid of acne, the questions you want to ask yourself are: which age group are you focusing on? Are you focusing on males, females, or both? What type of products are they purchasing? What sites are they interested in and looking at? It's important to identify these factors as it'll aid you in being more specific towards your advertisement goals. As a result, you're able to effectively generate the kind of traffic you want. By identifying your market, you're also able to select the market where people congregate for a specific cause or interest. After you've identified your target audience and you find a mailing list that works for you, remember to keep going 2 times bigger than your previous round. For instance, if you purchase 50 subscribers on a list and it works for you, continue with 100 subscribers for the next round. Continue to do the same each round until you have accumulated your ideal list for your advertisements. But always remember to not drastically go for a huge solo ad if you're relatively new to the scene. The strategy is to scale it small and to go bigger each time. This way, you don't waste your resources on gaining unwanted subscribers. Now, the second golden rule is to be specific in your advertising. A lot of rookie solo ad users happen to be vague in what they're selling, thus confusing the audience. First and foremost, be clear of your purpose or goals of the email. Do not confuse the readers by making them wonder what your offer is. Clarity is key. Cut to the chase. Another important pointer to note is to stay true to why the audience opted into your list. For instance, when your solo ad directs them to your squeeze page, make sure that they get what they came for. If your squeeze page is giving additional information on your skincare product, don't send them an ad on slimming pills. Yes, it happens. When you fail to deliver relevant information to your audience, it can go 2 ways. They either hit the unsubscribe button or worse, report you as spam. It's important to not only generate and drive traffic to your page, but to sustain and build up your lists as well. Hey there, and welcome back to the Solo Ads series. In this module, we'll be focusing on another golden rule where you can't afford to miss, which is knowing your numbers. When we talk about numbers, it all boils down to 2 major components. 1, identifying the cost to purchase your solo ads. 2, tracking your progress. In any business, it's vital to identify the costs invested in your product or service. This is to ensure that you adhere to the budget and do not go overboard as a result, wasting your resources. When you have invested, the next step would be tracking your progress to identify if your investment generated profit or loss. Now, some people may think it's unnecessary to track your progress when you're only dealing with solo ads, but trust me, it pays to be systematic and calculative, especially if you want to go big. First and foremost, let's identify the cost to purchase your solo ads. When purchasing solo ads, you are usually charged based on cost per thousand. That's CPM. CPM is a marketing jargon and is the most common method in pricing web ads. It refers to the cost of a media vehicle reaching 1,000 people in audience. Some solo ad sites will charge you based on their fixed rate. For instance, it'll cost you $1,500 to advertise to a mailing list of a specific size. The M in CPM represents the Roman numeral for 1,000. The CPM formula is as follows: cost of 1 unit of media program divided by size of media program audience times 1,000. Let's illustrate an example. The mailing list size for Market A is 100,000. The price for a solo ad referring to Market A is $10,000. Therefore, your CPM would be calculated as follows. CPM equals $10,000 divided by 100,000 times 1,000, which equals $100. This means it'll cost you $100 to reach 1,000 audience in Market A. The cost to purchase your solo ads is dependent on the market, but remember our rule is to start small and grow bigger as you go. Do not pay a fortune if you are still new to the scene. After you've paid for the cost and your ads are up and running, it's time to track your progress. What you need to do is create your own method for tracking, where this can be effectively done with Microsoft Excel. Get to know your numbers and, most importantly, your results. Did you hit the target? If you did, then congrats. If you did not, then this is when you backtrack and detect what went wrong. You should track your progress based on the following points: number of clicks on your landing page, sales accumulated, pending sales, the cost of advertising, profit gained, net results. Always remember, numbers don't lie. We've come to the final chapter of the Solo Ad series. In this final module, you'll be testing out your ads. From the previous modules, we said to test small and scale small. As a beginner, it is unrealistic for you to be too ambitious and spend your resources on a market you're uncertain of. The first try is always the hardest, and it won't guarantee you the results you wished for. Therefore, be strategic in your solo ad journey and test run your solo ads frequently through a small sample. For instance, when you found a particular mailing list that suits your market and the sample size is 100,000, what should you do? For the first run, you should only take up to 10% of the solo ad block, which means you select 10,000 lists from the entire block. This gives you the chance to track your progress and observe your performance. You are able to identify if the solo ad is in fact the suitable market for you. If it didn't work out the way you planned, devise a new plan and improve. Most important, you are not taking a risk you can't afford to handle as you are scaling it small. When you figured out the game and set up your game plan, my suggestion is to gradually increase your solo ads by 10%. Do not scale it up drastically. Remember, consistency and sustainability is always key. As mentioned earlier, from the 100,000 subscribers, you have had your test run of 10%. Continue to purchase the next 10% from the same block and test run your ad again. If you found out it is working for you, then go for the next 10%. This is how you should test run and scale your solo ad if you're relatively new in the internet marketing scene. Keep going and increase your momentum by 10%. Once you've got the hang of it, it's smooth sailing from there. Test small, scale small, and then go bigger. Hello there. In this module, we cover the fundamentals of Warrior Special Offers, WSO. WSO comes under the Warrior Forum, a forum specifically designed for internet marketers. Freelancer recently bought the Warrior Forum, where the forum now includes a great community of online freelancers. WSO enables you to create your offer and showcase it to the subscribed members in the forum. Over 1 million people are registered under this forum, where all of them have a common interest in internet marketing. This forum caters towards two different audiences. One, people who create their own products in the internet marketing niche, internet marketers, and two, people who are interested in purchasing internet marketing products. The Warrior Forum is a platform which allows internet marketers to promote their latest offers. They provide spaces for marketers to place their banner ads in the forum. However, in order to advertise your banner, you would need to have access to the War Room, which is a sub-forum under the Warrior Forum. You'll be charged $37 for a lifetime membership. Apart from that, the Warrior Forum caters towards the email marketing business. This is one of the main strategies to generate your leads. You are able to promote your offer to people on the forum's mailing list for a fee. The forum generates their mailing list from the registered members of the forum. Let's say you ordered a product through the Warrior Forum. You're automatically on the mailing list where they will mail you the offers every single day. We'll be discussing the basics and creating your WSO in the next chapter. Stay tuned. Hi there. In this module, we'll discuss the steps on how to create your own WSO in the Warrior Forum. The first step to kickstart your offer is by signing up as a member of the Warrior Forum and creating your own account. When you've created your account and logged in, navigate to Create a WSO page by clicking on the Create Offer WSO in the top menu. The cost of creating an offer is a fixed price of $20. When you click on Create Offer, you're left with 2 steps to start your offer under Warrior Payments. The first step leads you to configure most of your product details, which includes the title of your offer, uploading your product or specifying your URL, selecting your product category, setting up a subscription payment if needed, your product price, giving access to affiliates to promote your product, connecting to PayPal, setting up dime sale or time sale, connecting to your autoresponder, allowing your offer to be featured as a Warrior Daily Deal where you also have to choose a commission rate. The second step is to create your product's offer by creating your own sales copy. This page will be loaded once you've completed the first step by clicking Save and Continue. When you've clicked Save and Continue, your offer is published directly to the Warrior Forum and it creates your thread. On your thread, other users of the forum are able to comment and ask questions regarding your product where you can reply to their queries. How do you create your own eye-catching special offer that the audience would be attracted to? If you're not familiar in generating an effective sales offer, you can always hire a freelancer to save you time. There are a number of freelancers signed up to the Warrior Forum, and all you have to do is ask. One of the special offers that is a crowd pleaser is infographics. To post offers and receive your payments for your products, connect to PayPal. The Warrior Forum works in a way where they want to get their Warrior payments up and running. If you're able to create an effective WSO using Warrior Payment, the Warrior Forum will do all the work to drive the traffic to you. To do this, get your offer listed under the daily deals. Hi there, we reached the final chapter of the Warrior Special Offer series. In this final module, you'll learn 5 tips to ensure your WSO success. The first tip is to bump your special offer thread as often as you can. When members visit the WSO Marketplace, your thread title is the first thing that they'll view. Bumping your thread means that your offer title will be placed on the first page of the WSO Marketplace. Usually, when new offers come in, your offer will be pushed further behind if you choose not to bump it. The cost for bumping your offer is usually $19.95. The second tip to ensure you optimize your WSO is by subscribing to the WSO thread. This is done once your WSO thread is made live. When you subscribe to the thread, you're able to reply to your client's query promptly. This creates a better chance in securing clients as they know you are serious of the offer. Thirdly, get more views of your offer through banner advertising. Banner advertising is one of the best strategies to reach all Warrior Forum members, not just restricted to the WSO community. The majority of the Warriors Forum members are interested in internet marketing, online entrepreneurship, and business in general. Therefore, banner ads are capable of driving highly engaged traffic to your product or landing page if your product matches their interest. There are 2 main spots to advertise your banner ad: the top banner ad and the bottom banner ad. Most advertisers will choose the top banner ad. That's because it is above the fold and it can be seen by almost all visitors to the Warrior Forum. The banners on the Warrior Forum are charged based on CPM, which is cost per impression. The top banner will cost you $5.99 per 1,000 impressions, and the bottom banner will cost you $1.49 per 1,000 impressions. The fourth tip is to incorporate videos in your sales letters to increase the conversion rates and sales of your offer. People are more attracted to an interactive sales offer as compared to the traditional one. The most strategic way in implementing this is by placing the video above the fold as an introduction to your offer. Last but not least is to incorporate testimonials as proof that your product is worth the purchase. However, there is such a thing as too many testimonials in a sales letter. When you put too many testimonials on your page, the effect will be diminished. Put a maximum of 3 and provide a link if you have more, so it is seen only by those interested. Always ensure you create your WSO strategically to maximize your return on investment and minimizing loss. Find ways that work for you to drive traffic to your offer. In this segment, meet with your next traffic generator, the affiliate program. An affiliate program is a simple paying method that offers you the opportunity to increase your traffic while earning money on web, especially if your business revolves around selling products. Up to this point, you've built your own website using various website creators such as WordPress.com, Wix.com, or AOL.com. For this affiliate program to work, you need your main website. Even if some affiliate partners offer their own landing page and sales page, the traffic won't be directed to your website, and that defeats the whole purpose of this practice. Did you know that back in the 90s, the founder of a website that popularized the idea of affiliating is none other than Amazon.com? That's right. They attract merchants to post links of products or services they have to sell on Amazon.com for their traffic. But that's not all. These merchants gave a percentage of their profit earned to Amazon.com if someone clicks on the links provided and purchases their products or services from it. Thanks to this idea, multiple affiliate programs emerged. They have their own set of rules and regulations, but the framework is similar. These affiliate partners will earn a share of certain percentages out of the profit earned by you, the merchant, should any purchases be made from their website. Let's introduce you to the 3 handymen of the affiliate program. The 3 important things to ensure a successful traffic generation using affiliate program are the merchant, the affiliate, and the services. These 3 handymen are the backbone of your online business, and without any of these 3, you won't be able to gain the amount of traffic to your website, thus facing a decline in your performance. First, the affiliate. An affiliate program requires you to seek an affiliate or associates to help advertise and sell your products or services on their website, provided with a link to your main website as well. There are tons of affiliate services on the web, which includes Amazon.com, JVZoo.com, and Rakuten.com, to name a few. For example, JVZoo.com offers an affiliate service for free. However, should customers make purchases of your product through links provided by JVZoo.com, percentages of that earning will be given to JVZoo.com. It's crucial for you to know that different affiliates have different regulations to their services. Sometimes registration is for free or with a certain fee. On another note, some of the main payment methods are using pay per lead, pay per sale, and pay per click. Pay per lead requires the seller to pay their affiliate based on the amount of visitors that signed up or filled in necessary information needed by the seller. Pay per sale requires the seller to pay their affiliate whenever customers sent by the affiliate purchase something. Last is pay per click. The seller will have to pay the affiliate according to the number of users who merely click on the link that will direct them to the seller's website. This method doesn't require users to purchase anything from their site for the seller to pay the affiliate. Remember, your purpose is to build up your traffic list as much as possible. Thus, it's necessary for you to read the affiliate partner's regulations and to ensure that you're getting enough traffic first despite an adequate number of sales. Some affiliate partners support loads of ad types for you to achieve a maximum possible traffic flow. Their URL links support text images or even a combination of both links. On the other hand, some are inclined towards tracking and reporting the effectiveness of your traffic to help you evaluate your efforts to create an effective marketing strategy. Next is the merchant or the sellers. That would be you, seeking for an affiliate to grow your traffic list and at the same time earn profits. Keep in mind that an affiliate offers the merchant to pay only when either one of the previous methods is met. No transaction will be made if it isn't. This is a huge advantage over traditional banner printing and hiring a public relations officer to assist you. Plus, it is a substantial bonus to your revenue given that with affiliates, you will earn a lot of traffic and a long-term product that will connect your visitors to your website. All you need to do is add product to our affiliate list. Don't forget the services. These are your selling points. Without them, your affiliate won't have anything to promote to their followers and users across the web. So if you have a book to sell, for example, you'll need to post the availability of that book on your site. The links of the specific landing page of your book will need to be provided for your affiliate to make a proper linkage towards your website. Other than that, you'll need to be consistent in coming up with new services to gather more traffic. No users want to waste their time on a merchant who is stagnant in their business. There are numerous affiliate services and programs out there. A guideline jvzoo.com will be used to explain most of the necessary items you need to know once you've chosen an affiliate. In this module, we start by registering as a merchant for an affiliate. Previously, you were introduced to the three handymen of affiliates and discovering the type of payments existed for the affiliates. Here, you'll be guided through this step-by-step on how to register to an affiliate, creating your payment profile and adding products to your affiliate page. At the jvzoo.com homepage, click the Sign Up button on the top right of the screen. Fill in the necessary information and sign up. You'll be directed to your personal page in jvzoo.com. First thing you'll need to do is familiarize yourself with the payment profile. Click the Payment Profile button from your current page. If you scroll down, you'll see multiple options of payment that you can do. jvzoo.com allows two configurations of payment. You would either receive payment when customers pay you using vendor payments, or using user payments, which is used to receive affiliate or joint venture payments from the vendors. Since you're a seller that wants an affiliate to earn traffic, it's recommended that you opt for the vendor payment type. Regardless, it's up to what works for your business best. If you're inclined towards PayPal, then simply click the option indicated. Clicking Configure Now will direct you to the next page. Simply follow the instructions to link PayPal to your JVZoo account. You'll need to have a premium or a business PayPal account verified by PayPal in order to link it to JVZoo first. To do so, you'll need to provide your PayPal email account and follow the instructions given by jvzoo.com. Click Save to update your payment profile. Heading back to your seller dashboard, you'll have the option to apply for jvzoo.com's Get Response account. According to jvzoo.com, this account will ensure that your buyers will be added instantly to your mailing list. Getting a Get Response account will allow you to try it for free on a 30-day trial. If you like to keep mailing lists of all the customers who bought your product, then sign up, fill in the information needed, and create your account. Activate your free trial account by filling in the necessary details needed once you click the link from your email. You'll be directed to a whole new page, and this will require you to navigate and learn how to create a feedback form and newsletter. Do remember that your free trial expires in 30 days. If you think you could just create your own newsletter using a normal email hub, then there's no point in purchasing Get Response. Otherwise, Get Response is your assistant. However, keep in mind that getting a Get Response account is optional. Some of you are probably content with only driving traffic without adding up your mailing list. Now that you've set up the basis for your profile, it's time to drive that traffic. It's time for you to publish your product to the affiliate. So you've set up your payment profile and added necessary information to your account in jvzoo.com. Great! Time to add a product and let your affiliate promote it for you. At the same time, you'll drive customers to your website's sales page. At your seller's dashboard, you see the Add a Product button on your right. Clicking it will direct you to the Add Product Information page. There are tons of information related to your products that you will need to fill before jvzoo.com can let affiliates promote it for you. Don't worry, it's not as hard as you think. To start off, you'll need to fill the basic information. This section covers all the compulsory necessary items for you, the merchant, to provide. One good thing about this would be this little question mark in the small blue box. Once you hover your mouse over the options, you'll get to see a chat box that explains the options. The first section asks you to confirm whether you would allow or disallow sales to your products. Let's assume that you allow sales and you wanted it to be shown in the marketplace. Don't forget to set the launch date and time of your product. As indicated, your product will not be visible in the marketplace until this date and time are set. Next, enter the name of your product, the main currency you're using, and of course, the price of the product. The conversion payout percentage means the amount of pay your affiliate will get should a purchase be made. If the product you're selling has a subscription payment, you'll need to fill in the pop-up information. Additionally, if you have a trial price, another box will appear for you to fill in. Moving on, continue with filling in the quantity. If you're selling it without a fixed amount, just leave it empty, but if you do, type in the exact amount. Then, you'll come across 4 important boxes to your traffic generating method. They are the support email address, the support URL, landing page, and the sales page. Fill in your business email and your main website support site. This will allow customers to be directed to their email composer with your email as the end receiver, and your main website should they come across difficulties about your product. Next is the sales page. If you have other sales pages or promotional pages from your website, this is the space for it. Simply copy the links from your site and paste them here. Make sure to tick the Send All Traffic to Sales page after launch date time. This way, the traffic you gain will be sent to your main sales page. Simply put in the link to your sales page from your main website. Your next option will either allow your affiliate to have access to your sales page. If you only want your affiliate to generate traffic to your sales page, it's best to not allow them to have access to it. Moving on is your delivery method. You have 2 options here. You either direct customers to your protected download page or direct them to a thank you page. Adhering to your type of business, either option is entirely up to you. In the end, both allow you to link a page to direct your customers to your URL. The return period option will allow customers to return the product within a set of periods that you've decided on. Tick the Make My Product Eligible for Product of the Day if you want to participate in that. In the next segment, we'll cover the rest of the items in this page, and concluding your traffic-generating future to the affiliate. In this final module, you are going to finalize your product information to your affiliate. Next item concerns both you and your affiliate. Based on your preferences, you can manually approve an affiliate or automatically approve them. It's recommended that you manually approve your affiliate by going through their profile. This is to ensure that no fraudulence is being practiced amongst affiliates without filtering them first. Hence, 3 boxes below are crucial for your affiliate. These are supported by HTML, which means if you have your customized rules and regulations to the affiliate, you can simply copy the links and paste them in the respective boxes. That concludes the basic information of your product. Finally, the advanced features. Should you have an extra information and specific directions that you want out of your product, you'll need to fill them in. First, the checkout options allow you to specify one of the payment options given below. Most accounts use PayPal, but this differs according to your previous payment profile options. Next is the JVZoo Marketplace or Product Library. Simply write a short description of your product in the provided box, choose the primary category of your product, and 2 additional category. Don't forget to enter the keywords of your product. This is to allow an optimized search of your product according to the keywords you've provided. Additionally, if you want to give your customers a discount for sharing your products on Facebook, you may do so in the FB Social Discount. The amount is entirely up to you. The customers that share this will automatically get the discount as set by JVZoo. In the Make a Dime sale box, this option will allow you to increase the price of your product at a certain amount after every X number of sales you make. Next is the Autoresponder integration box. Remember the Get Response account. This is where your automated respond service will send emails to your subscribers and followers. If you have a webinar integration, simply copy and paste your webinar URL from your website in the space provided. Additionally, retargeting conversion allows you to steer your visitors back to your page. Retargeting helps in making your ads reappear while your previous visitors who didn't purchase anything from you surf the internet. Finally is the external program integration. JVZoo.com offers an automated username and password creation to visitors. This prevents them from passing through all the links just to reach towards your end product page. It helps to avoid privacy and illegal download or purchase of your product. You're almost set. Scroll down and click the Save Product. You'll be directed to your seller's dashboard and you can see that your product is ready to be sold. Now you want to look at this list of affiliates by clicking on the Sellers tab. In it, go to Affiliate Options and click Affiliate Requests. You won't be able to see any list of affiliates if you haven't posted any products, but if you do, you'll see them under Affiliate Requests. This table will show you the number of products they've sold, the option to approve or deny their request, the name of product that they've chosen to become an affiliate of, and a brief comment about themselves. At this point, you may choose whether to approve or deny their request, adhering to the rules that you've set previously for affiliate to be approved. If you wanted to look at your product in the marketplace from the seller's dashboard, click the Product Library and choose Product Library. All the products you've launched are within their respective categories. Finally, if you want to see the number of visitors and sales you made, go to the Sellers tab, choose Reports, and click Sales. You'll see a table that shows an overview of your sales and, most importantly, visitors. So to conclude this segment, slowly but surely, you'll see an increase of your traffic to your website using an affiliate program. As mentioned previously, there are tons of affiliates out there who are willing to promote your products, digitally or physically. All you need to do is register to one or two. Welcome to the Facebook Ads module. Facebook Ads is one of the most vibrant platforms in the world of advertising. There are infinite numbers of ways to send your messages across via Facebook Ads. Since Facebook's establishment in 2004, Facebook's ad revenue grew exponentially, just under $2 billion in 2010 to $12.5 billion in 2017. The ads on Facebook account for more than 9% of total digital spending and 18.4% global mobile advertising. The reason behind its rapid growth is because Facebook created paid advertising opportunities, which permit their users to reach out to very specific demographics to convey their messages. Currently, there are no other paid traffic channels that would have access to targeting very specific audiences effectively, apart from Facebook. Facebook's advertising tools enable businesses, as well as organizations, to reach individuals who are most likely to purchase your product or service. They'll ensure that the information that you choose to disseminate only extends toward a relevant audience, which is in line with your advertising goal. Therefore, it's highly unlikely for you to waste your resources and advertising your products or services blindly. When you choose to advertise with Facebook, Facebook will narrow down the demographics for you to identify your target audience accurately. This may include their interests, age, and location. We'll explore this subject in more detail in the following modules. With great targeting power comes great responsibility, as expressed by Forbes.com. This is definitely true, as Facebook ads have the advantage of connecting you to a very specific audience in no time. The mechanics behind the process also demands a very thorough understanding. To master the mechanics, you have no choice but to dive in and get your feet wet. Only when you start, you'll get familiar with the process.